Hey, how y'all doing out there? Easy Work Boxing. I'm back. I'm sorry. I apologize for what happened earlier, but y'all know what the title is. Floyd Mayweather has said he is done with the sport of boxing. We will no longer see Floyd Mayweather step in the square circle, go 12 rounds in the MGM Grand. Um, we will no longer see superb skills of boxing. You know, I'm talking about skills. I know everybody had their opinion of Floyd and how Floyd do in boxing, but I'm talking about the skills. That's the only thing I would miss of Floyd Mayweather. Hey, Rosebud, how you doing? Thank y'all for tuning in. But Floyd Mayweather saying he would not come back to the sport of boxing. It's funny that he's been leading us on for almost 3 years now, telling us that, giving us thoughts and chances that he may come back. No, I don't think he'll beat Canelo in the rematch. But for 3 years, he's been dragging us along, giving us bullshit exhibition fights. Fighting Conor McGregor shouldn't have been counted for that, as a fight. Conor McGregor is not a professional boxer. The Japanese he fought in MMA was not a professional boxer. Shouldn't have been counted. Well, I don't think they counted that on his record. I think they counted Conor McGregor. That shouldn't have been counted on his record. He still should be 49-0. Even in my opinion, I think he should be 49-1 because, in my opinion, Marcos Maidana beat Floyd Mayweather the first fight. If you turn down TV and you mute it, in my opinion, you will see who came out on top in that fight. Floyd was throwing a lot of punches that did not land, that were being counted. And I feel like Marcos Maidana took the throne that night, but on paper, he won. It's funny that Floyd Mayweather don't want to fight no more. Manny Pacquiao has went over to China or wherever he had went and met some billionaire, and this billionaire been talking to Floyd Mayweather about making a fight between him and Manny Pacquiao, a rematch. Now, for 3 years, Floyd Mayweather been dragging us on and making us think he may come back, but it's real funny now that when somebody can back up a fight between y'all, you can get the payday that Floyd Mayweather always says he gets, that now you come out and you make a statement that you're retired. But you're willing to go out and keep giving us exhibition matches. No one wants to see an exhibition match from Floyd. Floyd, if you ever see this video, we would love to see you get back in the ring. I can understand the things that you said about it's time to hang up the gloves. When you've been in the sport that long, it's dangerous and there's a lot of people dying in the sport. I can understand that. But at the same time, there's still a lot of fighters who are out there at your age. Like right now, Manny Pacquiao is 41 years old. He's still out there fighting. George Foreman won the heavyweight title when he was 44. Bernard Hopkins kept fighting till he was damn near 60. So, you can make as many excuses as you want, Floyd, but we know the reason that you are not willing to return is because you will have to go out there and fight a considered killer in the world of boxing. There's nobody out there for you to go up in the rankings in anymore and pinpoint and cherry pick the fight. If you was to come back, that somebody would demand for you to fight a headlining fighter. Could be a Canelo, could be an Errol Spence at 147, but you would have to get in there and prove your skills right now at the age you are against a legitimate fighter. And I think that Floyd Mayweather knows that that would be necessary to make the big payday that he would want, either a Manny Pacquiao or Canelo, somebody of that nature. And I feel Floyd think he knows he may lose. A lot of people may sit up and say, Floyd Mayweather been at the ring 3 years for real. All right? He's older now. Now is a chance that Floyd Mayweather could lose. The reason that Floyd Mayweather will not go back into the ring is because Floyd knows that there's a chance he could lose. He's not willing to lose that zero has put Floyd on a pedestal so high that he don't want to come down from it. Floyd would not take a risk. There's no point in him coming back. I would not like to see him come back because at his age, he wouldn't take a risk to be great. I mean, you never really seen Floyd move up in weight and even challenge himself like other fighters. I don't even want to say Canelo Alvarez because, like I just made a video, I believe that fight was rigged. But you never seen Floyd move up 2 weight classes to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd is all about the money. And that's why he said he's not coming back. He said he makes good money doing exhibition matches, which he said something that I didn't like. I make more money doing exhibition matches than most fighters get going in the ring. And I think that's a problem, and that's what's going on with the sport. Now, I'm not hating. I'm happy this man a billionaire or close to it. Much success to Floyd Mayweather. But when it comes to the sport of boxing, we don't want to see you go out there and give us exhibition matches so you can continue to rob the bank. You know, if you're going to rob the bank for us and you want us to put our money in it, Floyd, go and fight somebody in Las Vegas. Give us Manny Pacquiao. Give us a Canelo rematch. Give us some legitimate match. You know, because saying you're done, like we're sitting here anticipating, and no one is really looking for Floyd Mayweather no more. If it ain't a Manny Pacquiao rematch or a Canelo rematch, nobody will be interested really in Floyd Mayweather coming back to boxing. Nobody. Not even me. And I love Floyd Mayweather. I loved him for his skills. I love the way he fought. I love his pull counter, his straight jab to the body, you know, his movement, his patience, how he frustrates his opponents. That's what I love from Floyd Mayweather. I don't love exhibition matches. I don't love to see you out talking tank. I'm not loving the fact that you're keeping your most, your biggest fighter away from better contenders or people who you think can beat him. I don't like the fact that Floyd Mayweather is giving Gervonta Tank Davis his blueprint on how to become a star, because to me he's tarnishing Gervonta Tank Davis' career. But one good thing about coming back to boxing is that he can focus on people like Tank's career and, you know, other fighters they have. But so far it seems like the main focus he only focuses on is Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't even know another fighter who is with TMT Promotions or with Mayweather Promotions. Only fighter they talk about is Tank. But him not coming back don't bother me none. Him saying that he doesn't come back doesn't bother me none. If he does come back, like I said, I would hope to see him fight a Manny Pacquiao or Canelo Alvarez in a rematch, which I don't think he'll win either one of them. In my opinion, the first fight with Manny Pacquiao, Floyd was scared. His father even told him in the corner, I think it was the third round, you in there fighting like you scared. You keep fighting like that, you're going to lose. But my opinion don't mean nothing at the end of the day. Floyd won, but nobody really cares about the fact that Floyd saying he's not going to come back to boxing, because Floyd is not going to give us what we want anyway. If Floyd was to come back, we wouldn't get anything but a bunch of cherry-picked fights. He'll sit up and decide who he wants to fight. It'll be somebody who we know can't beat him. The fight will be in Las Vegas, so you already know that due to the scorecard and the fact that he's Vegas, he's the king of Vegas when it comes to boxing. He gonna win on the scorecards. So it's no point in Floyd even coming back to boxing. We don't need to see Floyd Mayweather anymore. There's no need. And that's basically all I had to get on here and report to y'all, you know, letting people know that Floyd said he won't be back. Like, we don't care. Yeah, I'm ready for the Wilder fight. I'm ready for the Wilder fight. I was trying to make a video on that, but they didn't really do any press conference footage on it, so it wasn't really nothing much for me to talk about with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, y'all. Might come back on. Also, I'm finna do a video about I think Apple Martinez and Rich Porter, you know, the Paid in Full movie. My opinion on, you know, what went on with them, and, you know, with Apple Martinez being out now. If you'd like to check that video out, y'all go to the community and let me know. But this is gonna be the end of this video, y'all, and I thank y'all for tuning in. If you'd like to donate, go to community. You'll see how to donate to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I just thank y'all for tuning in. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.